Big blow for Arsenal in the title race as they have been beaten 2-1 by Bournemouth at the Emirates Stadium. Now, I have to admit that the performance that Arsenal delivered today was not the best performance from Arsenal that we are going to see this season. This was up there with their worst performances of the season. Arsenal look jet lagged. They looked like a team that are experiencing the hangover of their exploits in the Champions League in midweek, and clearly on the pitch it showed. I think Bournemouth were the better side from start to finish. Arsenal had their spells in the game, of course, but overall I think we have to say that Bournemouth were the better team in the game, and they deservedly walked away from the Emirates Stadium with all 3 points. Now, to take this into context, Arsenal are so strong at the Emirates. I think only Manchester United have been able to defeat Arsenal at home in the Premier League this season. But Bournemouth have just gone to the Emirates and they have defeated the league leaders. And that means that Arsenal will remain 9 points ahead of Man City. They have 6 games more to go in the Premier League, but City have 2 games in hand, including tomorrow's game against Chelsea. So City have 8 more games to go. At this point, the destiny of the title, I think it lies in the hands of both teams really, because if City are flawless from now till the end of the season, they are going to end up being champions. The same thing applies to Arsenal. If they are flawless from now till the end of the season, they are going to be champions, and that's because they are also going to play City before the end of the season. So for Arsenal right now, I think it's a question of whether that defeat in the Carabao Cup final has kind of given City a psychological boost or delivered a psychological knock to Arsenal in the Premier League title race so far, because the Premier League has been away for some time now, and last night Premier League action resumed, of course, and today Arsenal being in action, they have failed to apply the pressure on Man City. But this is not damaging for Arsenal per se yet, because City still have to go to Chelsea tomorrow and they still have to get the job done. So this result would only be really damaging if City go on to win at Chelsea tomorrow, because if they do that, that would be 6 points behind Arsenal with the game at the Etihad to come next weekend. And after that game at the Etihad, City would still have a game in hand. So the title race, the trajectory could just flip real quick. But today, it hasn't been an encouraging performance from Arsenal, a disappointing result in front of their fans, and now they will be heading to the Champions League quarterfinal second leg on Wednesday against Sporting at the Emirates, bearing in mind that they have just been defeated at home in the Premier League. So let's see how Arsenal are going to react in the Champions League in midweek. But this is not just all about Arsenal losing really. Bournemouth deserves some credit for this big result they've pulled off. Obviously, they've had an incredible season. They've caused some upsets this season. They've had some really, really big results. They've played some eye-catching football under Iraola this season. This win sees them remain in 9th place in the table. And they are just, I think, 2 points behind European football next season. So Bournemouth, with this win, have just boosted their own chances of playing European football next season. And for a club like this is going to be a huge, huge win for them if they end up pulling it off. And this win at the Emirates, which I have to say that they totally deserve, would have played a big part in Bournemouth qualifying for Europe next season. Let's see how City react to Arsenal's defeat today, because they go to Stamford Bridge tomorrow against Chelsea. And for Chelsea, that's going to be a big game. For City, it's a big game as well, because both sides have something to play for. City are challenging for the title. A win would make them apply pressure on Arsenal. And for Chelsea, with England guaranteed of 5 Champions League slots now, Chelsea will be looking for a victory to boost their chances of a top 5 finish in the Premier League. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Adios.